What's up everyone, and welcome to another Wayfarers East HeroClix piece review. And for this video we're going to be talking about the Monkey King, as you can see from the top right corner, from the Fear Itself set, the Fear Itself set that came out last summer. Monkey King is piece number 003. He is a common, and he's 45 points. I don't know how to read apparently. He's got the keywords deity, martial artist, and mystical, so you could use him on any mystical team or any team where you want to have all your samurais fighting, or any team deity. I think a bunch of the Asgardians have the deity keyword, or a bunch of the really powerful figures do. So I mean, he's pretty neat. Like I said, 45 points. He's got a special movement that gives him the flight ability, which is kind of cool, because then later he gets charge and leap climb and stuff, so he loses that flight ability, but then he gets some other things. If you notice on his dial, he's got 11 movement, so for a 45 point fig, he's really good since he has that flying ability, he can just pick somebody up and carry them, which is really neat. And he's also got Quake, which is really interesting. He's got 10 attack for a 45 point character. That's not too bad at all. So 10 attack with Quake, and then he's also got 17 defense, which is also really good for a 45 point character, but then he's also got combat reflexes with that 17 defense, which is something that is really, really cool actually. Couple clicks down, or the next click, he gets shape change, loses his movement, or loses 1 point off of his movement, 1 point off of his attack. Excuse me, but there's no real penalties being taken there, because shape change is a pretty cool ability. And then by click 3, he gets Blades, Claws, Fangs, which is really nice. And then he keeps shape change. So I mean, he gets 10 attack with Blades. So if you can deal 6 damage with a 45 point character, there really ain't a whole lot wrong with that. And then later he gets charge with Blades, which is cool. And then looks like leap climb with combat reflexes and close combat expert, which is also really cool. So his kind of goes back and forth until after click 6. So he's got 6 clicks, 45 point fig, really solid. Like I said, from all these Fear Itself pieces, they are really cool pieces. They're usually really, really good in one way or another. And there's no exception with him, as you can see by his figure, or if I can show you the figure right there, there he is. He's got a pretty neat build. He's the Monkey King after all. And, let's see what else. Being from Fear Itself, he is a Marvel figure, and his real name is Sun Wukong, and it says it's adopted, so he must have either been given that name because he was adopted, or decided to take that name himself. And his significant appearance was in Fear Itself Monkey King #1 in 2011, so he's not that old. I would use him on a team, especially when you only need, obviously 45 points left. Like I said, he's really good for just getting somebody out there, carrying them. If you have a 200 point figure that doesn't have the ability to fly, well, you can carry him up there, and then all of a sudden, he's got action tokens that can be given to him because he didn't take one. Also, he's really good for, I would say, throwing into a crowd, simply because he's got 6 clicks, and he's got combat reflexes, so he's really pretty good at taking a beating from what I can tell. And there ain't nothing wrong with that for 45 points. He doesn't have a team ability, which is okay. 45 point figs don't need to have team abilities always. And that's really all there is to him. So, yeah, I hope you like this video. Check out the Monkey King, pick him up if you get a chance, or if you do have him, I would try using him. He's a pretty cool fig. And that's basically all there is to it. I hope you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to Wayfarers East. Check me out on Facebook and Twitter, and wayfarerseast.com. Without further ado, you stay furry, hamsters.